Hello, guys. Hello, and welcome back. My name is Ayobami. I'm excited to have everyone here. Brief introduction once again. I own a brand and a sub brand, or two brands, a perfume brand and a fashion designing brand. And I am also a student currently studying human anatomy. So today I'm going to be talking about what life has been to me as a studentpreneur, or how has life been, or how have I been coping as a student and as an entrepreneur. So stay tuned if you want to know more about what life has been to me as a student, as an entrepreneur. I am also going to be sharing a few tips that can help you, students that are into business or entrepreneurs, how to cope and not allow any of your businesses or your academics to suffer. Okay, so let's define who a studentpreneur is. A studentpreneur is a student and an entrepreneur. Studentpreneur, a student and an entrepreneur, a student that is in a university most of the time, and an entrepreneur who has a brand or who has brands that they are into. What is life to me personally as an entrepreneur? It's interesting. There are a lot of times that I actually don't want to go on, but life as an entrepreneur is interesting. You have your brand, you have your school, your academic life, you have a lot of things that you are doing, and then it's just interesting. You have days where clients are not so nice to you. You have days where you get positive reviews. You have days where you actually get reviews that are not so nice. So everything all together makes it interesting and fun for me as an individual. And yes, I have ups and downs. Do I have ups and downs? Yes, there are ups and downs. It's not every time that as an entrepreneur now that I have my reviews good due to maybe logistics or different reasons, because obviously as a student and an entrepreneur, one very important thing is that you don't do it alone. So you have other people involved in it, and other people getting involved in it can increase the quality of what you deliver, and at the same time it can reduce it. So I have days when the reviews are not good. I have days when the reviews are perfect, they are wonderful. Most days actually they are wonderful. Just few occurrences that they are not so good, but it's all part of the fun and it makes everything more interesting. That's for what life is to me as an entrepreneur. So how have I been coping being a student and being an entrepreneur? Number one thing that has always helped me is that I hand over everything to God, like literally everything. So if you're a studentpreneur here, please make God your number one friend, father, your best buddy, like the person you talk to, and let him know the things that you are doing. So number one, the cocoa, the important, the most important, the foundation of everything is that God is involved. God helps me. God just knows about everything. And it should too if you're a student or an entrepreneur, because I don't see you doing a business and being a student, putting those two things that some people actually devote their entire life to. So most students, if you're a student, you're expected to only be a student. You're expected to only study whatever you are studying. If you're a business owner, you're expected to just focus on your business. So I don't see how you are doing these two things together and you are not committing them to the ends of God. Oh my God. There are principles, there are rules, there are everything, and they will definitely work. But most importantly, handing over everything to God is key and important. So secondly, after handing over everything to God, I have plans for every single day. I'll explain. Not great, big, ambiguous plans, no. I have a set of to-do lists, maybe 5 things that are not so mundane on my list of to-do things, and it has been helping me. Most days that I have a to-do list prior the day, beginning of the day, very early, I have a to-do list that is not so much, maybe like 5 things, 3 things, like not too big or ambiguous things that I have to do. It guides me on how to be more productive. It guides me on how to be more effective, both in my business, in my academics, and even in other aspects of my life, because I actually do so many things. So having a list of to-do things it helps me so much. It helps me so much because I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a student. I play the keyboard. I'm a musician. I sing. I do all those things. It personally just helps me set my priorities right. List of things that I need to do. I also have a social life. I need to relate and all of that. I need to, all those things. I list them out and I follow them so much. And I don't put so many things on my to-do list. I put like 5 things maximum, but I don't put too much on my list of to-do things, and it makes me so productive. So you can try it out. This is like another great coping mechanism that has always been helping me, because let's be very honest, being a studentpreneur is not easy. Being a student self alone is not easy. In Nigeria, it's not easy, especially generally, irrespective of the university you are actually in. Being a student is not like the easiest thing on earth. Being an entrepreneur or a business owner or a brand owner is not like the easiest thing on earth as well. You are bothered as a student. You know you have assignments, you have deadlines, you have to read, you have to be up to date with what they are teaching you. You need to know this thing. And as an entrepreneur, you know that you have to grow your brand. You have to do a lot of things. So you are combining all these things together, and it's not child's play, my dear. It's not child's play. So let's move on to the third thing. Third thing is that I don't do it alone. Please don't do it alone. Involve as many hands as possible, like as many people that can help you as possible. As a startup, you don't necessarily need to now be looking for people that will stress you, and then you have to be stressed about it. No, you have friends that might probably be willing to help you, willingly, like volunteers and all of that. So all those things, just don't do it alone. I don't do it alone. I try as much as possible. Like, I'm still working on it, because even though I have a social life, I'm not so sociable, but I'm still working on it. So I don't do it alone. I have my sister helping me in some things. I have people, like, God has just blessed me with people that helps me a lot. So don't do it alone. Have a lot of people to help you with your business. Have a lot of people to help you even with your academics. So that's like very, very, very important. Then another thing that I do that helps me is that I read a lot. I listen a lot. I read a lot. I read a lot of books. I try as much as possible to even read more than I am doing now. And then I listen to, I'm a Christian, so I listen to messages. I listen to a lot that will just help me so much. I can recommend, maybe I'm dropping some in the description box below, so you can just check a few of the books that I have read and that has helped me, a few of the messages that I have listened to that has helped me. So I'm going to drop in just a few of them. You can check them out in the description box after. Then another thing that I would love to say, another tip I would love to drop for studentpreneur is, don't allow fear or tension. Be as peaceful as possible. Like, fear and tension, those two things, they come hand in hand, especially if you are managing a whole lot. Even if you are not a studentpreneur, if you know you have a lot of things you are doing, don't allow fear and tension. Don't allow the fear of, oh, will people accept me, or the fear of, am I really doing the right thing, and all of that. Don't allow it, and don't allow tension. As an entrepreneur, clients will come with different clients with different approaches, right? But there are some clients that come with some kind of tension and some kind of stress. Don't allow it. You have your life. Apart from being a student and being an entrepreneur, you still have your life to live. So don't allow fear, don't allow tension. I'm not saying you should be rude or mean to everybody. No, be nice, be polite as possible, because these people are your customers and they are majorly the reason why you exist. So you cannot be rude or polite to them, but at the same time, don't allow tension. Be very polite, but guard your heart, guard your peace. Don't allow fear, don't allow tension. Try as much as possible to maintain your peace and sanity. Like, it's very important. That has always helped me, and that is why I said that would take us back to the first thing I said, or the first thing that has always helped me is involve God. Like, He allows your peace and sanity to be maintained, and at the same time, you're not being mean to people, or you are not being, giving off negative energy. So literally, that is what life has been to me as an entrepreneur. That's how I cope, and I believe I've shared like few tips that would help fellow entrepreneurs, studentpreneurs that are growing their brands. I believe that this will just help you in one way or the other. If you watched up to this moment, please give my video a like, a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Thank you so much. Subscribe for more content like this, more edifying content, and content like this. Just watch out for more. And yes, I'm back to school. That is why I do not have. I'm back to school. So thank you so much for watching up to this moment. I love you guys so much. Bye.